welcome to another episode. This time, Amberlynn's aunt, this is courtesy of Apathetic FaxX. Amberlynn's aunt Tammie contacted Emily and reaction channels Spills Tea and Amber Reacts Live. So we figured we'll kill two birds with one stone, and just watch Amber react to things, because that's probably more quote unquote.
Oh my god, I got about 3 minutes into this and then I couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed. But we'll try again.
Okay, so what I wanted to say basically is like, this Amber is the real Amber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's finally just dropped the mask. She's finally just given up on trying to be whoever the fuck she thought she was. And this is the real. We're seeing, you know,
the real Amber,
which is, I kind of,
because it's no longer slipping through every once in a while.
Right.
It's out in full force.
Yep.
It's here. It's queer. Get used to it. And I don't know if I want to get used to it.
No, I really don't.
Because it's insufferable.
It really is. She's so smug for someone who can't move.
Right?
But anyway.
Are you smug and bedbound, girl?
Right. So anyway, I just, that part I kind of like, because it's like we all knew that she was in there. You know, we all knew that it was there. And just seeing it come to the surface is finally like vindicating, kind of, because you're like, see, you are this just awful.
Oh god, we get that
Amber's
laugh.
Aunt Tammie is back in the spotlight after posting
Tammie girl.
YouTube account.
Quickly, like, we started talking, and I was in foster care at the time, and like I told my social worker about it, and she's like, "Oh my god, you need to go visit them," and I'm like, "I did."
Why would a social worker just automatically assume, "Oh my god, you know your drug-addled mother and father? You should totally visit people that they're related to." Like, what? I don't believe that. I think she just wanted to visit. I don't believe that at all already. The lies already.
Social, because she always has to have like a proxy, social worker,
yeah, like
someone telling her to do things.
Yeah, like it's always
so
somebody else.
Again, it's just absolving herself of accountability.
Like, well, they told me to.
Well, I didn't even want to go visit.
Yeah,
my social worker told me to go visit, so I did.
Yeah.
When I was 17, I met my cousins and I met my aunt, and like we were all finally close. And I was like, okay, I'm 18, I'm out of foster care, I want to live with you guys. And
remember that?
I want to go live with my
she
aunt.
says they're close. Yep. She says they're close when she was 18, but then a little while later she's gonna be like, oh, we never got along. Remember that?
And the reasoning is
because you're fat.
Because I'm fat. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds bad saying it like that, but the truth is, it's because I'm fat.
This is the shit. Like she wonders why we don't trust anything she says, but she like blatantly and openly recorded this video, knowing it was a lie, and then came out later and was like, "Yeah, I lied about all that." Like, okay. And she's like, "Why don't you guys trust me? I'm just gonna be lying no matter what. I don't know where this is coming from." Like, this is where it's coming from.
10 years.
This is one of many examples of where this is coming from.
We've had 10 years of examples about why we don't trust you, so sorry about it. But also, I want to read this. Because we never, first of all, I came into Girl World when I was like mid-Beck era, probably.
Yeah, same, because I introduced you.
Yeah, and so I didn't get really this whole, and I was never into the whole Kiwi Farms of it all. But anyway, so this is the whole thing about the lunch thing, which is like, it seems stupid, but like it's the underlying, you know, that she faked it.
And it's proof that like she said she tried for years to like in this post she says, I tried to give her recipes, Weight Watchers, like different diets she could try, blah 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 blah, and it just shows like Amber's gonna do what Amber wants to do at all times. Yeah. Also,
so that's like what that point of that really is. If we remember correctly, I think her aunt got weight loss surgery or something and lost a bunch of weight.
I mean, it's coming. If that's if that's the case.
Yeah,
Tammie lost weight.
Yeah.
So if that's true, I think that only speaks more to the fact that she would try to help Amber because she's been through it.
She's been through it, yeah. And so, I kind of believe that she would try and help her if that's the case. So yeah, this just proves that like no one can help Amber because Amber doesn't want to be helped.
I had no idea they were gonna see it.
And it also speaks to the fact that Tammie said she's seen every video Amber ever puts out. Because apparently she saw the one saying that she didn't talk to her because she was fat and had a problem with it and talked to her about it.
So she's
clearly
been here for years.
She's watching.
I have, mental issues that cause, me to be bigger. And
no, you don't. This is your fake era that you then backtracked when you found out that you couldn't get weight loss surgery if you had BED. And now you said, oh, I don't have that.
Yep.
I don't know her.
I kind of wanted to ignore all that and just be like, oh, my aunt doesn't talk to me because I'm fat. I just thought it would be easier. I pushed her away because of just who I am.
So you say that privately. You don't make a video about it.
And that's the truth.
Well, she's
Convince
back,
yourself.
and she's being shady
and also,
all
she
over.
said she pushed her away. So
Right.
remember that too, because I think that comes back later.
I always have my receipts.
Yeah.
Well, let's see him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because someone was even saying, like, her couple, like, Instagram stories that she's done, they're like, where's the proof? Like, where's the proof?
Right.
So, you know, it's the same, I mean, they're cut from the same cloth, so, like...
They really are, and that's something I want to address too, is that they're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So it's like, while everyone tends to believe anybody that speaks out about Amber, and maybe that's actually true, because Amber says that all the time, like, anyone that comes out against me, everyone just automatically believes, and I think
there's
that is true to a fault sometimes, where we just believe, like Alexis, we believed her at first, and then
we realize, oh, she's actually...
You know, and then we learn that these people aren't being truthful, and then it's a different story. But I think that this is another,
another case of that.
Example of that.
Because it's true. It's like everyone's just taking her word as gospel. Like, oh, we love her. Oh, and it's like, do you? Like, should we love her? Like,
I stand Tammie.
It's just like, I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna keep being skeptical, I guess.
But it's not being skeptical and defending Amber. It's just, having critical thinking skills and figuring out what's actually true and what's just somebody jumping in on the train.
What are the motivations behind this? Why would someone suddenly come out now? Yeah, so it's just being, I guess, reasonably skeptical of it all. So which is it? Are you trying to, like, prove that she's a liar, or are you defending her? I mean, granted, two things can be true at once, as everyone always says. Where the only reason she's coming out against Amber is because she cares about her and she doesn't want her to keep lying, to herself and to everyone else. But it's just kind of, like, weird.
It is odd.
And I think it was a way for her to insert herself, because all this Tammie drama had trauma had just happened, and so she's like, oh, this is my in, I can get in on this, and I'll post, because she's like, why else would you post? And that's the thing, like, to me, an older adult, someone who's probably like 50 or so, on social media is a red flag.
8562, is that her birthday? So she's around our parents' age.
So, like, to me, like, that's a red flag. Someone that's all over social media and, like, going crazy with it. I especially the vague book posting, like, karma's a bitch and this and that, and, like, you know what I mean? It's like, see, Amber, we're not automatically on someone's side when they speak out against you. I don't think I agree with Amber in that she's, like, not probably completely well in the head, because Amber herself admitted that she comes from people who are mentally unwell. But I think they're cut from the same cloth. I think whatever Amber's got going on, Tammie has it too. Because when she was talking and she was like, I just wanted to be her person, it's like, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. It's just like, ugh. So I feel like, that attachment issues or whatever, you know what I mean? I think that's very much the case here, and then now she's scorned, and then now she's doing all this, you know what I mean? That's just what I think is going on.
I'm here for it anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're still gonna watch it and, like, get all the tea, because I do think that a lot of it is true and speaks to Amber's character, so we're gonna hear her out. This is not a mentally well person. Like, most mentally well people just leave well enough alone and just shut. Oh god, that was a whistle, sorry. Just leave well enough alone and butt out, or deal with it in private and not get public about everything. So anyway.
Finally, in February of 2024, I sent her a picture of me and her from Thanksgiving, and I was just like, love you, miss you, and all she did was heart it, and she never, like, responded, and I think I took that as a hint.
Yeah, so she doesn't owe you.
She doesn't have to actually respond. She hearted it. That's enough of a response for me.
Yeah, like, she doesn't have. But see, the emotional immaturity of Amber. She wants that. Oh my god, I love you so much. Da 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 da. I miss you too. She needs that. Yeah, she needs that. So when she doesn't get it, she's like, oh, there's a problem. You know what I mean? And I think Tammie's the same way too. So it's like, it's just a recipe for disaster.
Having the beef, my aunt and my mom were going through it. Like, it had nothing to do with me. So I didn't hear from my aunt at all.
That's what
my
you
aunt has no idea who Emily is. My aunt has never heard of Emily. My aunt has I have not spoken.
But if she watches all your channels, she knows about Emily. That's the thing. You know
And
what I mean?
this is crazy too, because like now when she was just last weekend exposing Emily for all the saying, I'm gonna get one up on you and you're a piece of shit and I'm gonna cry and rage and scream about the things that you're saying. Now she's ride or die for Emily.
Right. It's like which
she didn't know Emily at all. Okay, girl.
It's
The
like,
switch up is crazy.
Yeah,
the switch up is crazy.
To my aunt since February 2024. I met Emily June 2024. So please remember that. Literally the end of June 2024. So
but she watches your videos, dumbass.
Well, I have not seen my aunt. I have not talked to my aunt about Emily. None of my family has met Emily besides my grandma and my mom. So today, my mom calls me. She was like, "Do you see what's happening?" When I found out my jaw was on the ground. So my aunt's
If I hear my jaw was on the floor one more time, I swear to God, that genuinely, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I found myself saying genuinely more and also literally.
Literally.
Like I say literally in my daily life now. I'm like, oh, I hate myself.
What happened was my aunt literally saw me in distress in my live stream, hyperventilating, anxiety, crying about Emily, literally heartbroken. And my aunt literally sat there and said, how do I make this worse? I messaged her.
No, face. No, she didn't either.
Didn't.
It's not about, again, she's making everything about like, oh, everyone's out to get me. It's all about her. So of course, the only reason that she's doing this is, or the only reason that, you know, she sensed a moment of weakness and wanted to just drive the knife in. Like, no, she's sick of your bullshit. We're all sick of your bullshit. That Emily video was a crock of crap. And like it was a whole bunch of bullshit, and she just saw that, and then she's like, you know what, I'm sick of everyone supporting you, giving you money. She was sick of it, and she's like, no, this is not who you are. You know what I mean? You're just bold-faced lying. So that's why. It's not to poke the wound, you know. It's like it's to.
And she's not making any money off this. No. If anyone's profiting off of this, again, look who's live right now. Not right now, but I mean, probably, maybe. Yeah, it is Sunday night.
Yeah, and if Tammie is on with Jordy, you know she's following that. So she's probably live reacting to that right now.
Gonna be part 2. There's an age-old saying where if you want to know who the bad guy is, look at who's profiting off stuff or something. I don't know. It's a quote from someone. And this is a direct example of that. Look who's profiting off of this. Emily is not making any money.
Right.
Tammie's not making. It's not like Tammie's posting videos on her channel.
Right. Time will tell if she actually ends up profiting off of any of this.
But for now, she's
not. Amber is.
The only one profiting off of all this is Amber and reaction channels, of course. But
we don't care about their job. That's fine. Amber, on the other hand, doesn't deserve a red cent of it, and she needs to give that money to me. Okay.
She almost sounds like she's like not fully sober. Like that's the best. That's how it seems to me. Like the things that she's
saying. You
don't
just, either. Like, that one live stream that she did. She was on something.
You were doing something.
She was either drinking or whatever. So it's funny that you bring up not being sober, girl.
Again, everything Amber says, someone else is doing.
Exactly. It's I know you are. What am I? Everything.
Yep.
I'm not the type to take sides. Now you're going online making negative comments about me.
Not the type to take sides.
I'm not one to take sides. Yeah. First lie of the night, folks.
Sure, Jan.
Because my aunt, like, she's known for watching every single thing I post online.
Okay, look.
She's known for that now. So I had no idea she was even watching my stuff. I mean, I know that was years ago. But still.
But see, and that's how she knows Emily, because she watches your videos, you dipshit. Like, come on.
Somebody in the comments saying this is not for the internet.
No, really.
Like, it's really not. But again, she wants to make that coin, so she's going live and talking about the stuff to get the chat engaged and people to ask her questions and send her super chats. Like, it's all for money.
It's all for money. It's crazy.
The difference is I'm not sitting here going online and actually ignoring my niece for no reason.
Being
because
online.
I'm in an argument.
I'm not going
she corrected
online.
herself. She corrected herself immediately. She was like, oh, I kind of am online.
I literally am doing, again, what I'm saying you're doing.
Right.
The total absolute grossness of this feeder era, I just can't.
Feeder era? My aunt is literally saying feeder era.
It was a feeder era.
It literally was.
You have admitted it yourself that you knew what she was.
Yeah.
Well, you lied about it and said,
and then eventually,
first of all, that you didn't know, but then that you knew the whole time. So who knows what you're thinking. But because you said it was a shock to you and you figured out what she truly was, but then at the same time, you always knew. You lied for her.
Emily has been building up, and I've been saying it. It's coming. It's coming. A person can only hold back so much. You know,
you don't know me.
You know, I'm human at the end of the day.
I don't know you. You lived with her. You and Mama Lynn lived with her. And then Mama Lynn got kicked out because she was doing drugs, and you took Mama Lynn's side, and Aunt Tammie said, well, if you don't like it, you can go too. And so you did.
And that's completely fair. Why are we acting like that's like so unforgivable? We're not, but you know what I mean. Completely fair. It sounds like she did a lot for both of you, and you were ungrateful. And I'm not putting that necessarily on Mama Lynn because addiction is a thing, and you know, you do things you probably wouldn't normally do. You know.
Oh, for sure.
Can I show the pic of us? Yes, of course I can. There we are. Miss you and love you. And she never responded. And that's when I took the hint. And that's what I sent her today.
Yeah, I've seen every single
I
video
wish we could read that fucking text and see.
I know.
And see what somebody blow it up. Somebody like CSI that.
Hold it. Run that back.
Wait a minute. Go right. There, freeze that.
Full screen.
Okay, freeze that.
Tighten up on that way. Vector in on that guy by the back wheel.
Zoom in right here on this spot.
With the right equipment, the image could be enlarged and sharpened.
Put out. I have tried to be a good aunt to Amber.
You never tried to be a good aunt to me, love.
Yes, she did. She let you live with her.
Let you live with her, darling.
She let you live with her when you were 18. You had nowhere else to go. And then you left and lived with Grandma, and that's when everything hit the fan.
Yep.
Because you went to go visit Casey in Arizona, and Grandma got a taste of life without you and was like, I don't want her to come back, and that's what happened.
Yep, that's 100% what happened, by the way.
Yeah.
She was like, God, this is nice.
It's like, peace at last. Like, you know what? And fairly, she said, you know what? I don't want this peace to end. I need her to go. And Mama Lynn texted her, like, hey, Grandma doesn't want you back. And then, you know, Mama Lynn continued to live with Grandma and then went to jail a couple months later for trying to strangle her, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
She's saying she's pissed you didn't go to her wedding because you were too big but went to other places. Yeah, I could not go to her wedding. Yeah, I couldn't go to her wedding. And I didn't go to other places. Like,
she's not saying in that moment. She's saying you can drive 19 hours to go visit your girlfriend, but you can't. You know what I mean? That's what she's saying. Again, Amber, you know, misses the point. It's like she's not saying
like using your size as an excuse and then conveniently being able to do other things.
And do you want to know something really crazy? She got married on my mom's sober-versary date.
That means nothing.
Okay. Yeah, this is about where I checked out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, if you get married on someone else's wedding day, like the same exact date.
Yeah.
Even if you get married on someone else's wedding day a couple years later, it's like, oops. It's like, oh, that's funny. We have the same wedding day. Hilarious. We're friends. This is great. Who cares? But she got married on my mom's sober-versary day. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Like,
it doesn't matter. It's not like...
Yeah, we're not saying that the sober-versary isn't important, that it doesn't matter. That's not true.
Right.
But what we are saying is that it's not like a holiday. You know what I mean? It's not like a friggin'... I mean, it is like a landmark thing, but it's not something that is exclusive to that day. You know what I mean? Like,
right. You don't have all the rights to that day.
And I don't think she did it intentionally.
For Mama Lynn, it's important, but not necessarily for anyone else to be able to be like, oh, I can't get married on that date because that's Teresa. What's her name? Christine's sober-versary date. Right. So I can't get married on that date. Like, what the?
It's just it's such a non-issue. It's such a stupid thing, a stupid hill to die on. Like,
again, Amber being so whatever, I don't know, sentimental or whatever.
Yeah.
About things that aren't even her things.
They're not even her thing to be sentimental about. If your mom had a problem with it, that's one thing, but I don't know that she did.
Yeah, we don't know that she did.
She probably came to the wedding, so I think. I don't know that she went to the wedding, but I assume that she did, so maybe she didn't have a problem with it either. So, like, what are they worried about? That you're going to serve drinks at the wedding? Like, I'm confused as to why that matters. I don't know.
If she's been sober for X amount of years, then
10
she
years,
could...
she could handle it. Or they won't have booze, you know?
Yeah, and maybe that's what they did. Maybe they're like, oh, well, Teresa, what do I keep wanting to call her? Teresa. Christine is sober, so we're going to have a sober wedding. If you want to get drinks after, that's on you.
Right, maybe like...
which is fair.
Yeah, that's fair. So, I mean, like when was over at Christmas after he got out of rehab, like, we didn't have, like, eggnog and stuff. Like, we didn't have alcohol.
Right.
Because we didn't want, you know, it's just polite. But yeah, so it's like, it's just something that you do for people that you know, love. I don't know. Yeah, see, someone says, so if she wasn't a good aunt, why bother? Why is it every time you're the good person, no one else is? Yeah, that's true. It's like...
Right. I thought two things could be true at once.
Yeah.
Funny that, how it works for only you when it's convenient.
Yeah.
Married on my mom's 7th sober-versary.
Okay, so she had been sober at that point for 7 years.
Right.
Not knocking the achievement, but like she's deep in the sober life. I think she would be able to handle a wedding. Like, what's the problem? I don't understand. And if maybe that was the only day they could book, maybe they were thinking about that weekend or something, and then it just happened to fall. Whatever. Like, who cares? Such a non-issue.
She's mad that I didn't drive like 10 plus hours to go to her wedding because I literally couldn't at the time, especially because it was around the time where I hurt my ankle. Do you guys
Oh my god, the ankle
you hurt
gate.
the ankle. And again,
you wouldn't have driven anyway.
Right.
So what are you saying? You couldn't
sit
pedals?
in the back of a
like
freaking
you don't
car.
drive.
And then at the wedding, you're not going to dance. You're going to sit. So you'd be sitting the whole time anyway. Who cares? And you know what? And for someone who is a normal size, a hurt ankle probably wouldn't stop you. You'd get crutches and you'd go. You know what I mean? You could just go. Imagine that. Normal people. I could just get in the car, put a little brace on it or whatever, get in the car and go. Like normal people, it wouldn't be a problem. But because you're so big, it exacerbated the problem, and therefore you couldn't, if that's the real reason you couldn't go, then it's just so stupid.
And she never came to see me.
I have so many messages and calls and just
nobody owes you anything.
Right.
The person that has all the time in the world that does nothing has more time to go visit people than actual humans trying to live actual lives and have real jobs and
other things going on,
like their own families, their own lives. You have nothing and no one.
Right.
You have all the time in the world to go wherever you want, do whatever you want, visit whoever you want. So yeah, would I be pissed that somebody doesn't visit me when they literally don't do anything? It's like, well, why can't you?
Yeah.
Conveniently, the one weekend I want to see you, you have an excuse. Like, yeah, I'd be pissed because if it was Amber and she had nothing better to do and I knew she had nothing better to do, I'd be pissed if she didn't come and visit me. But the other way around, like, our friends have jobs and lives and things.
And so,
like, I don't ever, like, yeah.
But,
to a degree.
Yeah.
That's another story, but.
Yeah.
To replace your mom, I'm just trying to be your person, I've tried to teach her on how to diet and exercise and make good choices and
she's tried to teach me how to diet and exercise even though she's gained all her weight back that she lost when she was doing keto. Yes, XL Hoodie, Tammie had an affair. That is exactly how she met her husband.
Oh my god, and see, now it's just spilling tea.
Yeah, now it's just,
now it's just
personal attacks and, defaming.
Airing dirty laundry.
Yeah. Like,
and that's sloppy, girl.
That is.
It's not cute.
That's what I mean when I say this is all just messy, because like
it's messy.
What relevance does that have to you? Again, when you can't prove anything, you just attack their character. Isn't that like a red herring? No, that's a straw man argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, straw man.
Strawman, Strawlin.
Strawman Lynn.
Moving on.
Save money, and this is even before she blew up on YouTube. Then she blew up on YouTube, and then she gets this, better than everyone else mentality.
Yep.
She keeps all her girlfriends.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Tammie.
I have never met, even though I was the one constant in her life.
You never met them because we're in a completely different state, and you did meet Feline the day that Feline.
Well, after you broke up.
Yeah, great.
Here's my ex-girlfriend. You never got to meet while we were together. And again, I don't think it necessarily matters that she met them.
No, it doesn't matter.
Go off, I guess.
Yeah, like, whatever.
Over here. All because you have bed bugs and had to get rid of every single ounce of furniture
Rich of her to bring up bed bugs, girl.
Why you bring up bed bugs, girl?
Yeah, you don't want to go
You
down.
were the bed bug queen. Okay?
Yeah.
You had bed bugs coming out of your walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And
the nerve.
Cat shit and piss everywhere. Like, girl, don't even go there.
You're taking it out on me. I didn't give you bed bugs. I'm almost gonna be 35.
You sure? Are we sure about that?
These people are in her life now, but she's still badmouthing them. She's still running the narrative that she's this poor little victim. Amber had more chances than most people do. The difference is she was rescued from that, put into foster care. Every foster care house she went into was better than I had ever dreamed of living in. You know what I mean? She had those opportunities, but she squashed them,
and she's only sad because it's fucking true.
Right.
Okay, let's get something straight. Was Amber a victim of her parents' drug abuse and all that? Yes.
Yes.
She was. And that
30
we
years
wouldn't wish that on anyone. And, is it nice to hear about someone being bounced around in foster care and all this stuff? No, that's, it's something nobody should have to go through. But
when you're the cause of your foster families being like, I can't handle this girl.
Right.
And you get bounced around in the system, the sympathy starts to wane.
Your brother stayed with the one family that you both were at. You could have stayed with your brother. Yeah.
Or maybe she, because because we don't know the specific details. She won't share that.
Right.
And she says it's because she wants to keep some things private, but I think it's because she would have to then admit that, like, either she said it wasn't working out with the family or whatever because they weren't catering to her every whim,
Right.
or the family was like, this bitch is crazy and lazy and demanding and we can't handle her. Either way, it doesn't make her look good, which is why she's not sharing it.
Right, right.
Not to speculate,
Yeah.
but...
And again, is it kind of messy to, like, go there? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And we can, again, knowing Amber, because, and she likes to say, like, oh, you guys don't know me. Like, yes, we've been watching you for 10 years. Like, what do you mean we don't know you? But if you watch anyone for that long, or, you know, every day, or, you know, you get to know them. So sorry, that's just not true. We know that you are the kind of person to be rude because of all the shit she talked on Facebook. We saw all her old Facebook messages of her being like, I can't believe they want me to do this, like complaining.
If I live with assholes, if I didn't live with assholes, maybe I wouldn't. Blah, 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 blah. Like,
so we know
assholes who took you into their home and gave you a roof over your head and fed you and everything else, but they're assholes. Okay.
Yeah, so like we know,
and having to put up with your probable, the whole Amberness of it all, having to put up with that.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
the assholes.
So like we know that that's what was going on, and we know that that's the reason. That's why Tammie is saying that you got bounced around and whatever, and you had it so good. You had nice houses and shit. Granted, were they all nice? Probably not, but like nice enough, nicer than being where she was, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like you're only sad because it's true. I don't believe these fucking tears. Like, how could you say that? Oh, I'm a victim. Yeah, we know. No one's denying that you didn't go through shit. But you need to... It's not an excuse for you to just do bad shit.
Because I'm allowed to Binks.
What did she say?
Because I'm allowed to Binks. I think Binks was a commenter talking about some... I didn't see Binks' comment.
I didn't see it, yeah, but
I'm allowed to, again, these rules that somebody said, the great parent in the sky told her she could do that.
Oh, Binks, you bring up your childhood all the time to excuse your behavior. That's what it is. Binks, 1931. Okay. And it's like, yeah, you're allowed to bring it up, but you can't use it as an excuse. Like, again,
you can't constantly use it as an excuse. It's one thing to use it as an excuse once and then let it go. You can't use it to excuse everything.
Right, and it's the same thing with the BPD.
Was in prison, right? My sister was in prison for strangling our mom in a drunken rage. She loved to spread that. Never a dime on her books. It was me every single month.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't have much money. I can definitely admit to that. Yeah, this is my mom's sister.
Oh my god,
my mom is so hurt and shocked by this. And wait until she hears like what's happening now. My mom is gonna be.
Oh, you know what? She doesn't have to. How about you just?
How about you? Yeah.
She doesn't have to hear about it. She doesn't have to be involved. You know, like. How about we keep the people that it would hurt away from this kind of stuff? Again, if you actually cared about other people, rather than, oh, Mom, can you believe what Tammie's saying about you? Da-da-da-da, look at this, look at that, showing her, like, what do you think that makes your mom feel? How about we just leave her out of it?
So hurt.
Every single month. I paid her fines with her, I visited her, I did video calls, I drove.
And again, you're only crying because it's true. You did not make any effort to see your mom, to write your mom. You said you wrote her this whole long thing, but you never sent it. Whose fault is that? Yours?
You also said she wasn't worth the 42-cent.
Right.
So.
Distances.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't even write her. Like, I didn't send. Like, I wrote her this whole long thing. It was like updating her in my life, and it was, and like I was gonna send it. I was, but something was telling me not to. Like,
and something was telling her not to. What the fuck does that mean? It's so stupid. It's excuses.
Sister was homeless on the streets. I yelled for her name at the top of my lungs for 8 solid months in very dangerous neighborhoods looking for my sister. I have the picture the day I found my sister. One of the happiest days of my life, but it's not even when she got well. It's still...
And that's horrible. Like,
it's awful.
I would beg her, write your mom.
Or she doesn't want anything to do with you because she sees who you are as a person, and that's completely valid. When you see somebody that's a snake and a piece of shit, you should distance yourself from them.
Right.
And it's a totally normal and actually correct response to somebody that is toxic. Everyone said for years, oh my god, cut the toxic people out of your life. Yeah. That's what she did, and you're mad about it.
Right.
And I did. I no longer let my sister into my home because she abused me over and over and over.
Also fair.
Yeah.
Again. Alcohol in my home behind my back when I'm giving her a roof over her head and clothes on her body. And when she disrespects disrespected me the last time, I told her, you need to get out. Amber was there visiting me before my sister even got there, and we were good.
We were good because I feel like my own aunt love bombed me. I visited her.
Oh my god, everyone with the love bombing.
And then when they're good, it's not even they're good. It's just, oh, she was clearly just love bombing me. You know what I mean?
You ever think maybe she was trying to help you? She's
Right.
trying to build up your self-esteem and be like, Amber, you're worth it. You're a good person. I don't
like
this
any
is
person
purely
would.
speculation.
Yeah. Like any person
but,
would.
you know, you're trying to help somebody. Of course, you're going to gas them up a little bit and tell them that they're worth it and spoil them and be like, do you want this? Do you want that? Like, oh, my niece came back into your life. Of course, you're going to dote on her a little bit. It's not love bombing. It's just making up for lost time.
Right. And it's making her feel welcome, making her feel like she has a home now. You know what I mean? Making her feel like
and maybe wanting to make yourself different from her foster situations that she was in.
It's not with malicious intent. That's where
that's what love bombing is.
Love bombing is with a malicious intent. E.g., what Tammie did. So, you know.
I was 17. Everything was good. And then I move in.
But remember how she said they never got along? Isn't that funny?
I'm 18 and then we do nothing. And it's miserable.
You do nothing because you didn't do everything that you wanted to do. Because Tammie didn't drag you everywhere you wanted to go, take you to, well, I want to go to this store. Can we go to Five Below? I want to go to Claire's. Like a 30-year-old woman going to Claire's. Imagine that. Or 24 is too old for Claire's.
Yeah.
17 is too old for Claire's. You go to icing, bitch.
Right.
It's a natural progression of teenage jewelry and accessories, okay?
Yep.
But again, we were miserable because she probably didn't drag you everywhere and chauffeur your ass around. Didn't have a job, didn't do anything.
Yeah. Even as a teenager, you didn't have
not even a hobby.
Yeah.
Like,
nothing. She has nothing.
You wouldn't even be like, I need some yarn, let's go to Joann's.
Right.
And I can pick out some yarn. It'll be fun. You can help me pick out some yarn. I'll make you something. Not even that.
No.
That would be, at least you're getting a blanket out of it.
Right.
This bitch does nothing.
Didn't have enough money to get food or anything. So I went and got food stamps. And I remember I sat there and I was approved for food stamps. My aunt went that was the first time we ever had a true big.
Okay, and I'm going to speculate on this a little bit. The reason she was mad that you got food stamps is because now you can use your food stamps, and I bet you held that over their heads. They're my food stamps, so I can buy whatever I want.
I can buy whatever I want and keep getting big and not listen to any of your advice and your recipes and your weight loss tips and your diet tips and any of that. I'm gonna go buy the family 28-pack of potato chips and eat them in 3 days.
As you say, because at that time she probably wasn't too big where she couldn't walk to the store or she couldn't go places herself. I mean, she didn't drive, but you know what I mean? Maybe there was a store nearby or she could have one of her friends? I don't know. Somebody, you know, point is she could use her food stamps for herself. And she was probably, because this is the way she is with money, right? Think about it. She is super stingy when it comes to, well,
other people.
Yes and no, but because when she's love bombing, it's different. But I'm talking in general. You know, when it comes to anyone else, she's super stingy.
Beck, I got you Ghostbusters.
Right. I got you a highlighter, Beck. Yeah. But with herself, she splurges. So what does that say? How do you think she was with her food stamps? Probably exactly the same. Like, oh, I don't know if we can get milk, but I'm going to go back to the store and get Takis or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they existed back then, but you know that's how it was. And you know that's why that's the argument that blew up. Yeah. I just know it.
Big argument. She went crazy because all I said was like, I'm glad I'm able to help because I...
Bullshit.
No, and of course it's also, but okay, let's roll with that. She... Again, Miss holding it over her head,
right.
Look what I did for you. I was buying you food. How can you treat me like this when I let you use my food stamps? That's probably more accurate of an argument.
Yeah.
Like, but I gave you the food stamp card. You went to the store and you bought food stamps, so I'm allowed to sit on my ass and not clean and not do the dishes.
I gave her all my food stamps. My aunt is not a victim here. She's not innocent.
Neither are you.
Yeah, neither are you. No one's saying she's perfect. Again, anytime somebody comes in and starts talking shit, she acts like people think that person is beyond reproach is
without
perfect.
flaw.
No, yeah. Like, that's not what we're saying. I think she's messy, and I think she's just as freaking batshit as you. But that doesn't take away from what she's saying. That's the difference, you know?
The apple didn't fall far from her sister's tree.
No.
Was there, she wanted to get smart with me.
She kicked out my mom, and
because she didn't get sober.
Because she was on drugs and she didn't adhere to the
rules. Yep.
Rules that her sister set forth. Like, you can live with me, but you're gonna get sober. I don't allow drugs or alcohol in this house. And she didn't listen to that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was the problem with Amber, because she probably had rules for Amber too,
regarding food,
taking food and all that shit. Yeah, so I guarantee you that was the root of the problem, and they were both like, you know what? Because what does Amber always say? I always harken back to that Destiny clip where Destiny was saying, "I'm 25, I can eat wherever I want." Da 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 da. Like, when they were at Denny's or whatever. So she was like that. She likes, and she's admitted, she likes living by herself. She likes living by her own rules. In the Destiny era, when they lived with Destiny's mom, she didn't like the rules that were in place at Destiny's mom's house. So it's the exact same pattern of behavior her whole life. Why would it ever change? Because she's been that way her whole life. So guarantee she didn't like living underneath someone else's rules, and so she jumped at the first opportunity to get the hell out of there.
At the time, I'm 18 years old. I stuck up for my mom, and I was on my mom's side. So that is the only reason why my aunt kicked me.
Because you knew that your mom and your grandmother would probably enable you and just let you do whatever the fuck you want. Because if your mom is on drugs and, not present or whatever, then who's there to say no to you?
And yeah, I didn't want Amber anywhere near my sister to jeopardize her sobriety.
Have I jeopardized her sobriety? No. We are closer.
No, but you make her drive you to the vape shop.
Right. She was
holding the vape. I'm sure that's not easy to do. Yeah, in that one video. You're not doing anything to help.
No, you're not.
You're buying... Mom has to take you to the liquor store to buy buzz balls.
Right.
That's not helping.
No.
You're not explicitly shoving a... What do they call them? Funnel things in your mom's mouth and making her drink alcohol. But you act like that's the only thing that constitutes not help, like jeopardizing the sobriety. You did, in fact, jeopardize her sobriety when you made her take you to the liquor store and you made her take you to the vape shop. And even, not necessarily, but even when you made her give you your Ozempic shots and make her be around needles and shit. I'm sure there are lots of little triggers. Speaking from somebody with no personal experience with drug addiction. I'm sure there's lots of little triggers, and a lot of things can be difficult to handle because it reminds you of that. So you're not helping. You're not directly hurting, but you're not helping.
Right.
Than we've ever fucking been. And it has pissed you off. It has enraged you to the point that you were verbally abusing my mom earlier today. You need help.
Pot on the kettle.
Yeah.
You need help, but you won't listen to anybody that tells you that, but then you're going to be doling out. You need helps for everyone else.
Okay, sure.
Help yourself, bitch.
During these 2 years that I haven't talked to my sister, Amber hasn't talked to me. She has.
You guys heard what she just said, right? During this whole time.
And again, the immature voice. Yeah. Like, girl, tell us that you're having a meltdown without talking.
Right. This is the real Amber. Can you imagine what she's like in a fight? This is what she's like in a fight. She's
God, I'll fight Amber, please.
And
I'll win. I'll just walk a little bit faster.
Yeah, literally.
I'll just walk away.
Yeah.
At a normal speed. If she's not blocking the door.
That's one thing. It's like, that's scary. If she's blocking the door, you know what I mean? Like that, I completely understand Emily's.
Okay, Amber's next caretaker. Never let Amber block your escape.
Yep.
Always stay on the outside of Amber, not on the inside.
Yeah, yeah. Always put yourself in between Amber and a door.
Yeah. During this whole time,
Did you, and again, see, this is like, we're missing parts, because there was one time where she, like, I saw it on Instagram, and I'll put the clip in here, where she, like, listens to it and then mouths along with it. Like, she's making a fucking TikTok. Oh, like, that's unhinged. That's crazy. What the fuck are you doing? This is why I didn't particularly care for this video, because I had seen clips that I'm like, well, where the hell was this? Because that's, to me, that's important, because that shows that she's, like, just nutso.
She hasn't texted me? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm literally echoing. It's crackling.
Yeah, I feel bad for your neighbors. I feel bad for the cats and the dogs. Well, the dog. Like, to hear this and just feel the energy, like, my God.
Of this right here, my sister to be clean and sober, it was beyond my dreams. Beyond my.
But you ruined it.
How did she ruin it?
You say these statements that have nothing backing them up.
Right. She didn't ruin it. She kicked your mother out, again, like we said 3 times, because she didn't abide by the rules, and your mom did that to herself. Your mom did that. And I know we just said about addiction and people do things they would normally do, but sometimes you have to draw those lines and say, you know what, I'm not going to help you anymore because it's too much. And that's not on her. So you're stupid.
Right.
You were willing to do a virtual tour for me. Virtual tours of anything.
And see this.
You could have done a virtual tour. It's a virtual tour. You didn't have time to do a virtual tour.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What did you have to do that day?
Right.
The reaction channels were popping off. You had to sit there and watch them. Right. Shut the up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the real me now and tell you to shut the up.
But like, and then someone says, "Oh, a virtual tour isn't anything to hold over you, lol." It's like, well, no. And if that's really what happened, then is kind of stupid.
But what again, she's saying is, you valued her opinion well enough to be the person to do that.
Right.
And then now,
all of a sudden,
she doesn't matter to you and all this stuff. She's crazy. She's whatever.
Ventilating, crying on camera, heartbroken, embarrassed, and ashamed. And you say, you know what? Let's make it worse. Crazy.
And the face. She's so smug about everything. This smug Lynn has only gotten worse and worse and worse. Because again, it's who she really is. She thinks she's Queen of Shit Mountain and
Pillow Mountain.
Queen of Pillow Mountain, and everyone else is beneath her.
With Emily and stuff, I tried to warn my
and again, now she's ride or die for Emily again.
Right. Again.
Now, anytime anyone says a bad word about Emily,
someone else,
she flips the shit.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Okay, nothing.
Again, why is it okay for you to share your experience? As we tell everyone all the time, I'm a human, I have experiences. So is she. Is she not a human as well with experiences? Does she not have the same right as you to share them?
Yeah, and she's concerned that you're trying to make things work with Emily. Yeah. Like.
Exactly.
Because, again, she's.
Just like she took care of your mom, she was trying to take care of you.
If we're going to talk about.
She's still deep down trying to take care of you.
Right, she's saying knock off the shit. Yeah. And if, again, patterns of behavior, that's a pattern of behavior for her spanning over years of trying to take care of the people that she cares about. So she's trying to protect you from this horrible relationship that you even admit is horrible, but for some ungodly reason, you can't seem to stay away.
Right.
That's what the problem is. It's not because you were miserable. Again, she thinks everyone is just trying to kick her when she's down, but it's not true.
First, I said that girl is not good for Amber. She's going to kill your daughter.
You have not spoken to my mom since I've known Emily.
She's gonna beat her till she dies, like she did her wife, right? Oh no, we want
her wife. Like literally, you have all the information.
Hello.
And it's like, okay, because she got the detail wrong about the wife, not fiance, whatever.
Right.
Like, shut up.
Yeah. Again, she's focusing on the
wrong fucking issue. Yeah.
Sweet. She bought this for us. She came and visited. Oh, she rents a Jeep. Okay. Did you not hear what I just said? She likes obese women to the point of.
You're also obese, and you're also married, and you have a girlfriend.
What?
And okay, maybe
I'm confused. But even if she did, even if that was true,
again,
you have no right to say that.
Right.
And B, you don't have anything else to say. So now let me share something bad about you since you called me out on something that I'm totally 100% doing.
Yep, straw man Lynn again. It's and then so okay, she gained some weight back. Who cares? She's also
the pot calling the kettle black. I almost said back. You went on a weight loss journey and gained over 200 pounds.
Right.
So who are you to tell somebody they gained all their weight back?
Right.
You lost that 89. Remember that 89 lbs? Yeah. And now it's more like 289 lbs.
So that means your partner is also like obese. So I don't know what to fucking tell you at this point. Like I'm allowed to be in a this isn't about Emily. Like
you're allowed to be. Oh, see how she switched up? Do you see that? I'm allowed to be in a relationship. She just admitted. I'm standing up right now. She just admitted that she is in a relationship. Did we catch that, Karina? Did you get that?
Karina, are you listening?
Karina, Jordy, Hecticana, Ankle, everyone. Did you get that? I want to hear about it. Salty, let's go.
Yeah.
And she had to. She caught herself.
She did.
She said, "Oh, I should be taking a shower right now." Oh, fuck off. Okay. Sorry, I just remembered that. little gem.
Emily, like genuinely, this isn't about Emily. It's not about feeders. It's not about fat people are allowed to be found attractive too.
It would have been one of the happiest.
Who said that?
You says the girl who just called her aunt and her alleged girlfriend obese. Really?
Right.
I couldn't.
I love her that much. I never gave up on that girl, no matter how many fights we got into, no matter how many
You see
times
the
she
little bit of
outright just
emotion
lied
coming
to
into
me.
her
She tried
face.
blackmailing me. I mean, the thing
Again, when she has nothing to say,
Yep.
she's silent.
And the
That
self-soothing
sounds
rocking
stupid.
too.
Yep.
That makes me so glad because whatever happened between me and Feline, it should have just stayed there.
Now that's interesting that she's...
Why are her eyes closed?
I don't know.
Why are her eyes been closed for 5 minutes?
But, you know, it's interesting that she's now admitting that there is something there with Jade. I mean, we knew because there were hints and stuff, but, like, she's blatantly saying that she's so glad she didn't tell the tea on Jade.
No, I don't, because literally when Emily was here, I could not wait to be around family. I could not wait to introduce her to my mom and all of us hang out with my grandma, my stepdad. So that's not true. It's just you, because I...
Ooh, that look.
Ooh, the switch up in facial expression.
Oof.
despise you because remember the last time you went to Kiwi Farms? I'm scared of you. I'm scared.
Oh, she's scared of everyone. Amberlynn's scared of everyone. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Because it's a post that she made 10 years ago.
Right.
She's scared
You're
of you.
Scared of...
You're scared that she's going to reveal too much.
Right. You're scared of this exactly happening. This is what you're afraid of, is her telling people what a see you next Tuesday you are.
I'm scared of your lies. I'm scared of your betrayal. And
betrayal.
Everyone betrays her.
Yeah.
She's
Betrayal
Jesus. One of you has betrayed me. I'm sorry.
My whole night is completely wasted. I had plans.
Yeah, right.
You had plans. Bitch, that's the biggest lie you told today.
You know how I know you don't have plans? Because you ain't got a stitch of makeup on.
Right, you're not
you
going
ain't had
nowhere.
No plans.
Internet detectives here determining that in fact was a lie.
If Mari was still around.
If Mari was still alive.
If Mari was still doing his show, he would say that was a lie.
I was going to do this, do that. Not like out of my apartment, but...
Oh, not out of your apartment,
yeah,
but you
right.
had plans.
So again, you had no plan.
We're sitting down and watching reaction channels. Hold on, I gotta fart. There we go. She said,
Was that your actual ass?
Yes, it was.
I thought that was you trying to cover it up.
No. She said,
I'm gonna listen to that back.
Oh, what note is that? Hold on, let me get my pitch pipe out.
I'm crying.
She said G sharp or A flat. Okay, anyway.
Oh, you already regretting it? You should.
What are you gonna do about it?
Right.
What are you gonna do about it? Please.
Sorry, it's one of those things.
Collect yourself.
You keep replaying it in your head, and it just gets funnier. She said.
She said.
God to make things better. There's nothing they can say or do at this point, and that's why I'm doing this to make sure to, lock it in. Destroy anything that could have possibly been left.
Let's listen to that part again. That's why I'm doing this. To destroy anything that could have been left.
Yeah, she's saying she's done with you. She's burning the bridge, and she's sick of your shit.
She's poured the gasoline. She's lighting the match.
Yep, because she's tired of your toxic attitude.
Yep,
and that's
she wants
fair.
everybody to know who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that picture right there, Amber on the cross.
Yep, always. All right, well, there you go, folks. That was this video.
And we'll see you in the next one. And
without any further ado, we're leaving.
We're leaving. Bye.
Bye.